my sharing is how I published 22 books in a pandemic. That is the title of my book. So this book is forward by Archbishop Moon Heng. He is the Anglican Archbishop of Southeast Asia. So maybe here I can read a little bit. He said, I am so impressed with the author, Dr. Andrew C S Koh, for his amazing sharing of his journey of book writing. I have not known another person who has written so many books in one short span of time, i.e. 22 books in 10 months. He is so generous and honest in his journey and sharing his deep challenges in publishing e-books and printed books. One can notice that he has a special interest and love for the Word of God, the Bible, and wishes many too can access in the understanding of some of the writing is cut off. Okay. Anyway, there's a forward. The forward. So in my book, this is not a long book, it's a short book, 70 over pages. The content of my book is preface, testimony, chapter 1, background, vision, inspiration. Chapter 2 talks about my memories, my journey. Chapter 3 talks about how I published 22 books in 20 months. Chapter 4, tips and tricks. Chapter 5, how to publish a Kindle ebook. Chapter 6, how to publish a paperback print book. Chapter 7, how to find keywords and how to write a book description. Chapter 8, how to market your book. Then about the author, other books by the author. So basically only 8 chapters. Short book. I wrote this book in about less than 1 month. Because I gave a talk. I gave a talk to another writers group on the same topic. I gave a talk to another writer group on the same topic, and after the talk, I wrote a book. After the talk, I wrote within 3 to 4 weeks. So it's quite a fast book. This is what I wrote. If you want to write and publish books, even if you have no experience, read on. This is the story of my book writing and publishing journey. Until 2 years ago, I had no experience in this field. However, I took up my pen and started writing. Today, I have 22 books in my portfolio. You can also do the same if you have the motivation, the drive, the passion, the persistence, and the perseverance. So when I wrote my first book, it was all a trial and error. It was a trial and error, and it's a sheer hard work, a lot of hard work, a lot of trial and error. But here in this book, I give you in this book, through my own experience, I give you the tools of the trade, the trick of the trade. I take you step by step, writing and publishing the book, step by step, through the Amazon platform, step by step. I think if you follow step by step, I think you can get one book out You can get one book out. So how I published 22 books. So the first was the Gospel of Mark. I have a date there, and then expository preaching, the date is there. Memoir of Dr. was my third book. And then we have shorter book, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, Philemon, Gospel of John, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4. Then we have Galatians, Romans, 1, 2, Thessalonians, Gospel of John, the big one. These are 300 over pages, Volume 1 to 4. 1, 2, and 3, John and Jude, Hebrews, Pastoral Epistle, Prison Epistle, General Epistle, 1 Corinthians and 2 Corinthians. My last one was 2 Corinthians on Merdeka Day, published on Merdeka Day. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. This is a Chinese proverb. You have to take that one step. Be inspired, learn the ropes, follow the step-by-step instruction, follow the tips and tricks of the trade, use the tools of the trade, and you'll be doing ebook publication. You will be explaining to you the ebook publication process, paper book, paperback, print book, the process of doing this, then how you publish, marketing, and more. As far as writing the book, I cannot help you. You have to write your book.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. You have to write the book. Practice makes perfect. But publishing, you can follow, you can learn the ropes. But here is a portfolio of my book. I have 20 New Testament commentary. 20 New Testament commentary. One is a memoir. Another one is more like a general book. And the last one is this book. So altogether, 23 books. I've written 23 books. All these I did, all the book cover I did myself. I do all the book cover myself. I format all the book myself. I publish all the book myself. I spell check, grammar check, proofreading, all I did myself. So it cost me nothing. Only one book, the memoir, I need to some professional help, because this one I wanted to be a real book, so I paid $2,000 over for a professional to help me with that one. But the rest all not a cent. The other 22 books, I didn't pay a single cent. I refuse to pay anything. But if you are starting off, you have to get ready. You have to pay. You have to get ready for the book cover. You have to pay 500 ringgit for a book cover. Formatting will cost you another 500. Proofreading, editorial, another 500 to 1,000. So it's expensive if you have to. If you're in the beginning, you must be prepared to spend some money in the beginning. But as time goes by, you try to do it yourself. You do the book cover, you do the editing, formatting, everything. You do everything. So then you don't spend anything. And if you don't spend anything, you can sell your book cheap. You can sell your book 5 ringgit, 6 ringgit, you can sell, because it didn't cost you any money. You have no overhead. All these books are in Amazon, but this autobiography is available locally in eCentral portal. The local, you can buy for 9 ringgit and 90 cents from a local company, eCentral. It's also called the Inspiration Hub. It's also in the Inspiration Hub. Slowly, I will be putting all my books into eCentral and Inspiration Hub. so that the local people can purchase cheap, can purchase less for less than 10 ringgit. They can purchase. Amazon is hard to purchase because it's quite hard for Malaysian to access Amazon.com. Even if you able to buy, the shipping charges is quite expensive. So it will cost you 50 ringgit to buy the memoir from Amazon. Will cost you 50 ringgit. Whereas locally you can buy it for less than 10 ringgit. So my aim is to be available locally in the Malaysian market. It doesn't work. Okay, this is the last one. This is my last slide. So I finish. I finish my share.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Question. Just now you're mentioning about
Central.
and inspiration.
eCentral. e-central.com. e-central.com. You have to open an account with eCentral. You have to download the app called eCentral.
Oh.
E-central. SENTRAL.
eCentral.
You have to download the app called eCentral, and then you can purchase using the internet banking. You can purchase my book.
Is that local one? Is it a local what?
It's Cyber Giant.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay.
The eCentral is owner is from Cyber Giant.